Hello, it's IRL Alex here. So I was lucky enough to catch a screening of My Old Ass at Sundance London a few weeks back, and I was not prepared for the sheer quality of film I had unsuspectingly brought a ticket to. Unfortunately, there is presently no footage of the movie online, so instead of my usual format, we're doing this one to camera. Even at this early stage, I have a strong feeling that this is going to be the indie darling of the year. Writer-director Megan Park is clearly a timely talent to burst onto the scene, and it's no wonder that production companies like Indian Paintbrush and Lucky Chap wanted to be a part of this. Though the film has that stereotypical American indie film tone and some of the trappings as well, something that unfortunately does occasionally play to the film's disadvantage. What initially separates this film from so many others is the incredibly clever writing. From the movie's opening moments, I was like, oh, this is good. It's witty and comedic, but there's an incredible detail within how the movie defines its leads. It doesn't take long before they're built up to being three-dimensional and nuanced people with relatable moral complexity in a way that I found quite reminiscent to the movie The Worst Person in the World. This well-rounded realism when it comes to the character writing is what grounds the film, making it so relatable and involving. The foundations are laid out perfectly, and the performances are what sticks the landing. Maisie Stella and Aubrey Plaza are captivating. There seems to be a complete symbiosis between both them and Park. There's depth to this dialogue, and everyone's on the same page about where they are. This is one of the most underrated aspects to a director-actor relationship, and with a deceptively layered script like this, it's possible for a film to falter in its execution. Here, however, it succeeds with flying colours. Stella and Plaza are both funny, bouncing off each other with such energy, while maintaining ever-emerging vulnerabilities. When I bought a ticket for this film, I heard it had some good buzz, but I was not expecting such a profound story. And I'm about to use a meme here entirely unironically, this is poetic cinema. It's emotionally resonant and touches at areas of human relationships that we don't even want to think about. As always in my reviews, I'm intentionally vague about the plot. I went into this knowing nothing, and neither should you. The reveals upon reveals are done with such care and comedy, and it's definitely the best way to go into this film. And while I will say I wish some of the score wasn't so terrible and generic, something that feels in contrast to the quality of the rest of the film, I was so invested in the movie that I do feel able to look past that and its occasionally cliched tone. About 20 minutes into the film, I thought to myself, oh no, this is gonna get me, isn't it? And it did. This was a lovely surprise. It's funny, I laughed a lot during the film, while being riveted to its stories, characters, and ideas. It's moving, while being brisk and pulling off its sentimentality in a thought-provoking and profoundly resonant way. Go and see this when you can. It's gonna get talked about, I can promise you that much. It's out in the UK on... oh no, it's out in the UK on September 27th, which is the same day as Megalopolis is out. I really hope it doesn't get buried by that. But yeah, check it out, September 27th in the UK, and it's getting a limited release in the US on September 13th. It's very nice talking about a festival film where I can actually tell you when it's going to come out, isn't it? And I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. So what did you think of My Old Ass? And what do you think of this format as well? Should I do more reviews to camera like this? As always, let me know in the comments below. And sorry for the microphone issues in this. I noticed them way too late in production, and I didn't want to re-record this, sorry. If you enjoyed this video, please consider tipping me on Ko-Fi. The link is in the description, and also in the description is the link to my podcast, the Extreme Cinema Podcast. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.